Mm. All right, so these are the settings for FAMM Flow, and you can pause it whenever you need to. Just gonna fly through here. But these are the settings, and they'll all just remain still. You don't really have to change them for too much of anything. Uh, I tested on MNQ and also on MYM. So these are set so that they can stay within prop firm range for 50K end of day drawdown. So this is on the 15 minute, and we're looking at the last 365 days, and that's it. So those are the settings. If you're testing, I have 2000, and this doesn't matter on this one because it's in the inputs. So if I go to the inputs, scroll all the way down, you see order size right here. So this order size is really 3. So pay attention to that and make sure that this is the number that you actually want it to be running on. You might want to put that down to a 1 to do your first test and make sure everything is, hitting the right way. So that would be good. And the rest of the properties, I had real commission. This doesn't matter when you're actually having it run, but in back testing, this makes a difference. So this is the real commission of MNQ, right? Slippage, I stress tested a bit, so that's going to be even better. And make sure these are on 0%. Like if you don't see any data here, usually it's because this is on 100% like this. So when you see this, and usually it just comes just like that, right? And it comes like this, and you'll think it's an error, but just come double click, go to properties, and make sure that this is on 0. Both of these are on 0, and then it'll come right back up. Also, make sure you're not on Hakanashi or any other type of candle or regular candles, and try to make sure everything is smooth. And that's really it. Now, if you get it and it's not in this layout and you just pull it out, pause, these are going to be checked. I want you to uncheck all of these in style. Uncheck all of those, uncheck the bar color. Um, this is what the bar color looks like right now, but you can uncheck that, have a normal session window. That's what that looks like. That's not coming up, no words. Accent background, bias background, flow candles, right? Doesn't look bad. I'm just saying, you can have these unchecked. Okay. Outside of that, all of these remain the same. And yeah, that's good to go. So this is what it looks like on the 5 minute. As soon as it loads up, it looks really noisy and busy, but I want it to be busy. The win rate is going to stay low because it's going to keep probing and having small, very, very small losses. Um, if you look, right, if we look, here we go. This is for MYM. Let's see. This is for MNQ stress tested. And this is regular MNQ. So this is what it looked like. And basically the summary, let's go straight to the summary. Low win rate, high payoff, small scratches, and they catch really big wins. Now this is the actual CSV from the strategy test, right? Um, this last line tells the whole file. It's not getting wrecked on losers, mostly paying for failed probes, and low win rate, high payoff. What I wanted you to see is that it's strong, very strong, real friction. That means I really put real numbers in there in terms of commission and slippage. Uh, High profit factor, all of those. Execution reality, right? So that's what we're going to see since we put them on the accounts. But I did stress test it, so I made the conditions worse than what they would be on the accounts. So hopefully it executes at a timely fashion. I showed that it did before, so I'm excited for it for sure. Um, Not a fake smooth curve, right? Not a pretty bot, crazy win rate, right? Um, and it doesn't need to be right often, so it's just gonna tap and tap and tap, and then when it actually pushes, then it's time, and that's it. But that's what you want for prop firms. You really don't want to have a ton of drawdown associated with it, and you want to just push that thing forward. So that's what I made for this. And then your multiple is not, huge days, but it's multiple accounts and the safety of being able to have multiple accounts, right? So that's what that is, right? Tiny hits. So this is a story behind this EA. Daily behavior, best day, worst day, positive day rate is 94%. That's what I like. Extremely high. So that's really, really good. Uh, Month over month, this is what it was looking like for that test. So even if it's moving, half of that, everything else is pretty good. So that's that. That's how in Q was with regular settings, and then I pushed it a lot further in terms of stress, in terms of commission and slippage, for the just in case. And I always do that before I let anything go. So that's MYM. Let me see. And here's the second MNQ with a heavy $4 per contract slippage. Remember, the other one was 9 cents, and that's realistic. That's what really comes from Top Step and Apex. 9 cents per contract. So we said $4 per contract and 4 ticks of slippage, right? And what came out, like it says right here, real friction on this setup. 2 contracts, 1 tick, 50 cents per contract, commission, slippage, round trip costs, is calculating everything. That means your system is still doing the same thing structurally. That matches the file almost perfectly. And these were the numbers. Right? Net profit dropped, profit factor dropped. Uh, and this is still really respectable. That's really good. So this was the max loss on that. So I would have to take a little bit of lot size down just a little bit, just to make this like 1,000 or so, to keep it within the range of those 50Ks. Edge still fires and it still survives. That's good. So this is not fake, right? It's not fake. Low win rate, high asymmetry. Does it overtrade a little too much? Yes, but that's my style, to be honest. Like I tap in, I tap in, I tap in until something works really well. But this cuts out with no holding something that's wrong. So that's really good. And it holds on to good moves. So average hold time, all of this. So these are all the details that you're gonna need. And this is what to expect. Small losses, loss, small wins, scratch, 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 bigger wins, scratch, scratch. So that's what you're gonna expect. So it's not broken when it's doing that. Just let it do its thing. And that's it. That's really it. It's not dying from big bad losses. And it is dying from too many unnecessary attempts. That means that it could be a lot better. But I kept it this way because again, that's prop firm game all day. Keep losses real tight and you know participate in the wins, but don't miss the wins, right? So you always have something moving forward. And lastly, MYM, I put 50 cents per contract on the commission and 2 ticks of slippage. So its performance is really strong. Here we go. Drawdown, max drawdown 13. Netted 148,000 for the year. Positive rate, positive day rate. So 83% of the days were positive for that year. Hold time 4 minutes. Max hold time 35 minutes. It goes in profit on average like this, negative like this, and 3.17. So every $1 that's lost, $3 is gained. So that's really good as well. And this is the comparison. So this is the super stressed MNQ. Again, 9 cents of commission is reality. I put $4 of commission on that, so I really smacked it. But that's what it looks like. Again, strong report, not fake smooth, not carried by one little lucky period, and not dependent on huge uncontrolled losses, right, to make wins. And looks really good, right? Too many dead entries, not too many catastrophic losses, no problem. So everything is really tight, really contained, and pushed forward. So that is what you are dealing with on this side. And those are the settings. And that's it. So definitely enjoy. What do? You just drag it to the chart, drop it. And then when you want to set that alert, you're going to set this alert. Do the same as chart. Now make sure I have some alerts ready to go. Oh, excuse me. Well, yeah, you just create the alert period, and it just does what it does. So that's all. When something comes off, it'll go, and that's it. That's it. So I'll get with you guys soon.